Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be walking through our site plan for the Kona Hills Campground. This particular version is from last year. I don't have a fully up-to-date one, so there are some changes from what you're seeing here today, but I'll try to walk through it and explain those changes. So this is the shape of our property, which is pretty unique and interesting. Our entrance is right here. I do have another video on the entrance specifically and how we are currently in the process of upgrading that. But you can see our road comes up here, and this is where it starts to level out, and you've got a bunch of parking spaces. Then the main loop is right here. This road will no longer exist going to this other parcel here. At one point we had planned to purchase an additional parcel and make a secondary entrance over here. We weren't able to come to an agreement with that seller, and so we've abandoned this road, which also means that all of these campsites labeled F, those were supposed to be future campsites, those will no longer exist because they will not be permittable due to zoning setbacks. We do have a pretty unique situation with Sands Township, where the development is located, that the zoning setbacks are 250 feet on all borders, which is pretty excessive compared to most setbacks. So these will no longer be permittable, which means that all of the campgrounds that you see in the center are what are permittable. The green area is the setback envelope, essentially. These red circles are where the bathrooms are located. So we plan to have 1, 2, 3 bathrooms when we open. They will most likely be temporary bathrooms to start, essentially porta potties, with us building permanent vault toilets as we go. So I can't quite remember if this is accurate. It looks like we've got about 37 total campsites for when we open. This area, this square plus this, and this square right here is not part of our property, so that's cut out. Our property is this square plus this rectangle piece and this hammerhead piece that we have here. So it's pretty unique setup, but in total it's about 80 acres. And this is probably the best view on the property, with the second best views being over here. You've got a beautiful view looking south of Sands Township, and I think really Chocolate plus Sands looking south. And then this view looks straight north into the city of Marquette, which is absolutely gorgeous and incredibly unique. You can see South Beach. Super cool view. This is actually probably one of the more important views on the campground. I'll have to save that for a whole nother video. And then this is probably the best view. You have 270 degree views of Lake Superior up here, which is unreal. And then to the east, you have a beautiful view of Chocolate Township and the Chocolate River Bayou, which is very unique. You really can't get these views anywhere else in Marquette County, and it's pretty fun to see. I grew up here and didn't see them until I was over 30 years old, and so our goal is to let the general public be able to see this stuff once this is open. But again, 37 total sites spread out across 80 acres. All of the sites are very private compared to a typical campground. It's not like this is about I think just over a mile long loop here. It's not like we're, just doing one typical campground development where you see all these sites right next to each other. Even the ones that you do see next to each other, like for example, here at 21, this future one, 23, 22, 23, they're separated by elevation. So even though 21 and 23 are pretty close to each other, you don't even really notice it because 21 is actually higher and then 23's dropped down a little bit. You can kind of see the contours there. It's in a little valley. And then 22 is the highest there, up above everything. That's pretty fun. We designed it like that on purpose. It's just how we would want a campground if we were going to be staying at it. And then this road right here is a road to the outlook. This outlook won't be open when we first open. It'll take some additional work to fix up this road and then make this safe for people to access it. I don't quite know what that looks like yet. Obviously we'll have requirements on our end from insurance companies, municipalities, all sorts of stuff. But when we're ready, for now this will be blocked off and people won't be able to access it, but when we're ready, that will be open to the public as well. And as things stand, currently this, all from here, all the way around the corner to where this parking is, that road work is all done except for the improved entrance at the top here. And then from this parking area all the way back around to basically like campsite 2 and this bathroom here, that's not done. So all the stuff, basically 31 through 37, these are walk-in sites. Everything else though, you can just drive right up to, which is pretty convenient. Well, that's not totally true. The parking is next to this, so anything that's red, you can't drive up to it. That's just, you park basically there, and then you walk to your campsite. So there's not a ton that are like right off the road. There'll always be some walking involved. And then, you can't really see this on the map, but there's all sorts of paths in the inner area of the campground that kind of connect to each other. We'll probably put more campsites in this area eventually, but it's pretty difficult area to work in because there's an eagle's nest over here, and so we have an additional setback on the eagle's nest. That's not shown in this document. If we do put any sites in, they'll be on the perimeter rather than right next to the eagle's nest because of that setback. I think that's all for now. It's a pretty decent overview. If you have questions, let me know.